So welcome to today's class. Today we are going to understand sets and subset. Already we have understood. We have understood how to deal with set, what is proper set, what is power set, what is different type of sets. Already we have gone through. Now today what we are going to do, we will understand another type of set. So before understanding another type of set, one very important part is that I need to express so that in 12th your work will become very easy beta. So one more time I'm explaining that closed and open interval, because otherwise you will not be able to understand the interval sections. So now look here beta, interval means closed interval and open interval. I hope you all are there. Now listen to me beta nicely about closed interval and open interval. I repeat, closed interval and open interval. How to deal with closed interval and open interval. Kritika, now is it okay beta? My voice is okay? Now listen to me beta. A is greater equals X is greater equals B. That means beta, X is greater than A, X is equal to A. X is less than B, X is equal to B. So at that case, what we can do, always covering of this color will be there. That means A is included, B is included. Along with A and B, the internal whatever value is there, it will be included beta. Okay, that means X will be definitely containing element from closed interval AB. This part please kindly don't forget, because we have very big chapters and there this information is very nicely needed. This information is very nicely needed there. So I am advising you that you must note down this part, must note down this content, that when X is greater than A and B is exactly greater than X, at that time internal elements are taken. Okay. So closed and open interval part, I want every child of mine to understand. So look here beta, when A is exactly there, B is there, now here equality sign is there. So when equality sign will be there, till now notebook submission is not there. Why it is so? Now look here beta, here now X is not including A. So how to show, like if some activity is there and you are not happy with that activity, you will say that I will be a part of that, but I will not be enjoying that section. So what you are doing here is you are exactly taking A, but you are taking value A more than A. You are taking value more than A. So you are telling, okay, A should not be included and definitely B should be included. So whichever sign down below beta, if equality sign will be there, then that will become included, and that will be represented by closed ball. That will be exactly included by what beta? Closed ball. I repeat, that will be exactly included by closed ball. Now you tell me, here X is exactly greater than B, this case when it will come. So when such case will come, then A to B, whatever X value will be there, both X and A, exactly these two will not be included. So 100% in this case, you will be containing element which is not getting A and which is not getting B. Okay, Bhumika, thank you so much, beta. So this is exactly for closed interval and open interval. Fine. So this is exactly for what beta? Closed interval and open interval. So this case already we have understood. So one last time I have explained this one about closed interval and open interval. So take the screen video I am recording. Don't know till what it will record, but I am trying beta so that everybody will get this. Okay. Now look here beta. Next is universal set. Now look here, what is called as universal set? So you have to understand one very important point, that whenever people discuss about universal set, they talk about full content present in a set. Full content what? Present in a set. Full content present in a set. That will be exactly called as universal set. So if somebody will say n is a natural number and n is a set of all the element coming from starting from 1, and it will go towards positive infinity. So when it will go towards positive infinity, beta, that means what? It is exactly going to get contain element from 1 to positive infinity. I repeat, it will contain element from 1 to positive infinity. So beta, n is a set of natural number. So then, and then any element a is there, and that element is containing element 2, 3, 4. So definitely n is what? N is universal set, because n is containing all that element which is positive, and definitely a is taking the element from n. From where a is taking element? A is taking element from n, beta. Because of that, this one is exactly written. Now can you tell me, for this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now B is another set which is containing element 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, when we have to understand universal set, that means a box is there. Inside the box, all the elements are there. I repeat, a box is there. Inside the box, all the elements are there. What are there, beta? All the elements are there. But what type of element? Whatever elements are present inside, it will be called as universal set. Universal set means set of all element present in a, what you call, diagram, means Venn diagram, whatever element will be there, na, it will be inside universal set. So you can say that, auntie, can I take this example about world? So all human is present inside world. Okay, that human can be Chinese, that human can be American, that human can be Indian, that human can be American, but all of them are present in the world. So definitely, is the world taken as universal set? Then my answer will be yes, the world will be exactly considered as universal set. I hope my children might have understood with this example that whatever element is there, whichever means total set of element. Okay, Kritika told she understood. What about others? Arvind understood, beta? Okay, Dhanashri told she understood, Arvind understood. Okay, beta. 12th, 11th, 12th math is total practical content. So how much you will understand, that will be better for you. So beta, that means we have understood a very important point here, that a full collection of element, entire collection of element is called as universal set. Okay, so here universal set is set of integer. And now, beta, how this Venn diagram we are going to present the universal set. Now, look here. A is exactly smaller than B. See, you have to understand one thing. A is a subset of natural number, and B is also a subset of natural number. Then you are telling, auntie, I'm having one more idea, auntie. You think about A is also a subset of B, na, auntie? Because whatever element A is having, auntie, B is also having. Whatever element A is having, auntie, B is also having. Because of that, we can also say, na, auntie, A is a subset of B. Then I will say, yes, it is absolutely correct. A is a subset of B. B is also a subset of set of natural number. So, beta, these are the three important conditions. A is a subset of B. B is a subset of natural number, and B is also a subset of natural number. Then beta, how to present it in Venn diagram? So B is exactly bigger. B is very happy because B is bigger, and B is containing more elements. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you will say, auntie, how to represent A? Because auntie, here one thing is for sure, auntie, B is exactly containing all the element. But what about A, auntie? What about A? Don't you want to think about A, auntie? So first what I will do is I will draw. And then I will say, since A is smaller and A is containing all the element present in B, so what we will do? We will keep A inside B. Now A is telling I'm inside B and I'm having element 2, 3, 4, and exactly I'm having the rest of the element which is not in A, 5, 6, 7. I hope my children might have understood why I have drawn A inside B. Okay. Anyone understood beta why I have drawn A inside B? Pavitra understood beta why I have the Danish, Arvind understood beta why I have drawn A inside B? Why beta? Because whatever element of A is there, it is also present in B. Whatever element of A is there, it is present in B. Because of that, A can be going inside B. Because of that, A can be going inside B. Okay, but if single element will be there, now one other condition I am showing, set of natural number itself is there, but here A is containing 1, 2, 3, and B is containing 2, 3. At that time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then at that time, we cannot use this beta. That time we cannot make this whole because here all the element of A is present inside B. So B said, since you are having the same quality I am having, you come inside my home. So B has taken A inside it. But in case 1, this is for case 1. Now beta, for case 2, what will happen? Again, universal set is set of natural number. Now A is there and B is there. Now B cannot take A inside it because A is having one extra element. But look here, beta, this is sign of friendship. So this is called common boundary between A and B. Common region between A and B. What is that, beta? Common region between A and B. So if this is A and this is B, then beta A is having one element extra, 1, which is not present in B. So A, this one. So this region, whatever element will be there, which is not in A. And here they have two common element, 2, 3 and 2, 3. So the shared one is common element here. Now B is having some extra element which is not in A. So B will be telling, okay, 4, 5, 6 is there in me, which is not in A. So we will separate it out. Now for your understanding, I'm generating a color graph. Look here. So here 1 is there, which is already in A. So that means this region only will be that region where only A element will be there. Only A. Now 2, 3 is exactly common element. So this region will be sharing common element. Now beta, which element is not present in A will be that element will be exactly in B region. So this region is called as only B only. I hope my children understood this part. Quickly tell me beta. Did you understood this section where you have to understand the common one? The common one beta, the common one between 2 and 3. The common one between 2 and 3. See, 2 and 3 is the common one. So we have taken 2 and 3 together. And this is the in between. In between means the common region. The common region is 2 and 3. Okay, Kritika told she understood. Anila told she understood. What about others? Danish, Arvind, Kritika, Kritimaya understood this part beta? Daneshwari understood? Bhumi, Pavitra? Okay, so my children are understanding. So beta, you have to understand this Venn diagram from ninth. That is what beta, I want to work on you. I really want you to be strong in maths because if you are taking computer science, then you will see there are two fields right now for children, which most of the children are taking. One field, what they are doing is they are taking biology with maths. Okay. And second, what they are doing, they are taking computer with maths. and most of the children, they are dividing themselves among this only. Okay, now if you are taking computer with maths, then maths you have to give more priority. But if you are thinking of taking biology and maths, then to give more priority to maths. Reason behind both biology and maths, give them both priority. Then you will be asking, auntie, I want to focus in biology because I have to give NEET exam. Then one thing I'll tell beta, NEET exam and JEE exam, that will be exactly totally different field beta. But maths, if you will get more score na, then you can get different fields also. So beta, keep both the laddus in your hand and keep balance it. Once you will balance biology and maths, once you will balance computer and maths together na, you will be called as rock star. So this is one very big request to my children, that please think nicely and take decision, because beta, life is yours. So I have understood that you have understood this session. Now one more part I am going to teach. Okay, so one time I'm going to explain universal set with an example, because Kirti Maya, she attended today itself because she was not well yesterday. So that's why she didn't attended this session. Now look here, Kirti beta, one universal set is there. This universal set is called as set containing all the element. And inside universal set itself, every element will be there. Every element will be inside universal set beta. Okay, so now look here, if universal set is containing -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, so all these elements are exactly present beta inside universal set. Now one set came and said, I am having element -3 and -4. Another element came and it said, I am having -1, 0. Another set came and said, I am having -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, then one more set came and said, I am having -3, -2, 0, 1. So that means what? Now how to present which one is belonging to universal set? Now you have to say true and false answer. Okay. So now first question is, does A, now look here beta, first one, does a subset of universal set? Set A is a subset of universal set. Set B is a subset of universal set. Set C is a subset of universal set. D condition, C is a subset of D. D condition, D is a subset of universal set. So beta, we have 4-5 conditions. Okay. Now one by one, we will think about the conditions and then we will decide. Okay, Kritika, Kirtimaya, everyone understood beta? Now look here, Kirtimaya. One by one, I'll explain this part beta. Now look here. So first A. Can you tell me A is a subset of B? A is a subset of B means A contains the element of B. A contains the element of B. Is it true? A contains the element of B. Is it true? Are you going to trust A contains the element of B beta? Very good. So everybody is telling no. Anila is telling, Kritika is telling, Bhumika is telling, everybody is telling no. That means, but why you are saying no? Let me tell you. Look here beta. A is containing extra element -4. But -4 is not present in universal set. Universal set -4 is not present. So since A does not belong to universal set family, like beta, you have to understand universal set is a family containing -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And now A is a set and A is claiming that I am subset of universal set. Then are you going to believe A? Then you will say, auntie, I'm not going to believe A. The reason behind is, auntie, A is containing -4, which is not present. A is containing -4 and -4 is not present in universal set. -4 is not present in universal set. So since -4 is not present in universal set, A cannot be a subset. So A cannot be a subset of universal set. Now next is B a subset of universal set? Tell me everyone, ready? Is B a subset of universal set? Very good, Dhanashri. Very good, Kritika. Yes, both are telling yes. First, Dhanashri gave the answer, then Kritika, then Anila. Okay, so 3 children has given the answer. What about others, beta? Give the answer. Is it true? Is it true? Bhumika is telling yes, auntie, it is true. Very good. Anyone else? Adit, Kirti Maya, where are you, beta? Is it true? Then answer will be yes, auntie, it is true. So why? Because whatever element A is having, it is also present inside it. Okay. She joined, beta. She joined. I think network problem might be there. That's why she joined. She was there for some minutes. She was there. Okay. Now look here. So B is a subset of universal set. Why? Because whatever element is there in B beta, it is present in universal set. So since it is present in universal set, it is exactly a set. Correct? Subset possible. Not C. C is exactly also, C is possible also, na beta, because C, whatever element of C is there, it is present inside. Correct? Whatever element of C is there, is it present inside D? No. C is having -1. D is not having -1. So it is not. So for not, what you are going to do? You are going to put a cross. You will just draw a line. Now D is a subset of universal set. Yes, it is true. D is a subset of universal set. Only this one and this one, both are false. Then you will ask a question, auntie, whichever is universal set, can we draw the diagram, Venn diagram for it? Then I will say, yes, very well, we can draw Venn diagram. Then you will ask, auntie, how to draw the Venn diagram, auntie? Okay, how to draw the Venn diagram? Then I will say a universal set is there, which is containing all the element. And now B is there. B is containing beta -1, 0. C is also containing -1, 0. Okay, so what we are going to do is, we will keep B inside C. C is a bigger element. B can go inside C. Okay, B can go inside C, but B, C, D is having a common element 0. B, C, D is having what beta? Common element. So what we are going to do, that common element 0 should be in D also. That common element 0 should be in D also. So what we will do? We will draw in such a way so that B can be in the boundary limit. Okay, now beta, here I have written B element. What are the B element? B element is -1 and 0. Okay, and this is B. Now C and D are having some elements common. What are the common elements in C and D? Common element is only 0, because -1 is not in D. 0 is only there. 1 is, okay, 0 and 1. 0 and 1 is there. So now C and D also shares a common element. Beta, you have to learn how to draw. Now you are going to draw another circle. Okay, let me draw it big so that you can understand it nicely. B is there. B is having 0 and -1. Okay, now C and D is sharing 0 and 1. So this is C set. Now D. Okay, now D is having 0. Now C and D are sharing 1. So 1 will be in between the common region between C and D, and it should not be with B. Okay, I will draw and show you beta. I will color and show you so that you can understand. Now beta, D is exactly having some other elements. So D is exactly having -3. which is not present in B. D is exactly having -2, which is not present in B. And 0, 1 common region we have already shared. Now C is having -0, 1. And then beta 0, -1 and 2 is the extra element C is having. Now let's see and draw and understand the common how we are finding. So first we will see 0 is common. So this region is a common region between B, C, D. Pink color is common region between B, C, D, because you see that pink color is in B also, pink color is in C also, big pink color is exactly capturing area, capturing D. Now, 1 is the common element between C and D. Okay, that means this is the only common element between C and D. Fine. Now, -1 is common between B and C. -1 is common between B and C. So it should be shared between B and C. So this region is that region which is shared between B and C. Now, next one is when we have done till here, now understand this part, beta. 2 is not present in anywhere. So 2 should be only in C region. So this is exactly called as only C region. Now, next one is -3 and -2. It is only present in D and not present anywhere. So it is exactly present in D. Fine. And now because some elements are there which is present in universal set, but it is not present anywhere. So universal set element also it is very important to locate. So first see what is the universal set region outside. Outside universal set region is this one. Okay, so outside universal set region is this one. So it should also contain element. Now look here, beta, which element is not present in B, C, D? -3 is there, -2 is there, -1 is there, 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, but one element is there, which is 3. So 3 is not present. So 3 will be outside. Because 3 is not present in any one of B, C, D. That means what? It is present in universal set. Very good, Kritika. It is present in universal set, but it is not present anywhere. So since it is not present anywhere, beta, since it is not present anywhere, we are exactly telling that, okay, 3 session is exactly outside. Okay. Fine. So now we will tell me everyone understood this part or not, beta? Everyone understood this section? Kritika is telling she understood. Okay. Bhumi is telling understood. What about others, beta? Arvind, Adit. Everyone understood, beta, this section? Okay. Anila said she understood. Pavitra understood, beta. Daneshwari told she understood. Thank you so much, beta. Danish said he understood. Thank you so much. So I hope you might have understood, my children understood exactly what to do in the set. This is recorded session. So anytime if you will have any doubt, you can see it will be present there only. Fine. So I hope my children understood how to go for this type of questions. Okay. Fantabulous piece of work, beta. Now next one bit what we are going to do here is we will be trying to know about another set. So today evening, right now I'm giving you all the concept. Today evening, if you will allow me, I will keep live stream. At that time, we will discuss question answers. We will discuss at least 20 question answers related to sets. Do you want, if you want, tell me, I will set the timing for you. Otherwise, I'll give the timing to class 12. Very happily, they are taking the timings bit and they are very happy. Now look here, I'm giving you one question. Can you tell me, is it true or false? You have to learn how to handle this type of questions. You have to identify the interval. Identify the interval. The interval given here is beta x such that x belongs to set of real numbers, x such that x belongs to set of real numbers, and x lies between -4 to 6. And your time starts now. Give me the answer. Send me in the group, because typing of digits is not so tough. You can do it better. You can type the digits. X belongs to set of real number and x is lying between -4 to 6. Tell me. Let's see how many of you have given the answer. Hey, super. Kritika gave answer. Anila is asking question mark. Kritika wrote -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what others have written. Okay. Anila -4 to 6 interval she has written. Bhumika -3, -2, -1, 0 to 6. Okay, what about others, beta? Daneshwari, Pavitra, Arvind. Now look here, beta. I'll be explaining this one. See here, inequality is there. So in number line, in very simple way, first I'm teaching. In number line -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Now, beta, in 6, equality is there. Equality means down. So that means 6 is included. But here with -4, open interval is there. So that means the number which is exactly starting from -4 open interval means after -4, whatever number will come till 6, it is all belonging to, it is exactly x belongs to all of this. Beta, because it is set of real number. And beta, don't write -1, -2, -3. The reason behind is, I am telling you why it is, because beta, real number means decimals will also come, fractions will also come. And here you only indicated absolute numbers. Okay. So this is what I want you to be very specific. You have to understand what to